After the FIFA break, Real Madrid returns to the Bernabeu to face Athletic Club in La Liga. Let's hear from Carlo Ancelotti.
Before facing a tough team, Athletic Bilbao, which is currently fourth in the table. How are all the players, especially those who traveled during the FIFA break?
The team is fine, and the players who returned from playing with their national teams have recovered well. Although we had a small issue with Camavinga, he trained normally today. So we have good feelings for tomorrow's match. We have to consider that we are facing a team that is at a good level and plays with great intensity. Athletic Bilbao is having a good season, and they are fighting to be in next season's Champions League. They are a team with quality players, well organized. So this will be an important match. But we come with a lot of confidence in ourselves, considering that I see all my players in good physical shape. Militao is back, and this is important news for us, and he will be available for tomorrow. He has trained well, but is not 100% fit yet. He needs to play more in training, but he has recovered from the injury. Coincidentally, he got injured playing against Athletic Bilbao last year, and now he returns when we face them again this season. These are good news for us, although on the other hand, we've had the bad luck of Courtois' recent injury, but he will also return soon.
Have you seen the match played in this stadium between Spain and Brazil? What do you think of Endrick, a player who will be part of the team next season? Before that, the whole world saw the image of Vinicius Jr. breaking into tears talking about racism.
Which image are you referring to?
The one of Vinicius Jr. giving a press conference, an image that went around the world, projecting a sense of helplessness. What do you think about that?
I've seen the match, yes. It was an entertaining and interesting match. So, yeah, just that. A nice and friendly match, but a competitive match, and I really enjoyed watching it. Now, regarding Vinicius, yes, the issue of racism is very important to him, and he takes it very seriously. We have to do everything to address this issue with the seriousness it deserves.
Do you know if Modric will continue next season? Would you like him to stay with the team?
Well, everyone talks about next season, but we don't. We don't talk about next season. Luka, like all of us, is focused on this season and what we want to achieve in this season, winning some title if possible and competing until the end. About the future of each player individually, that's something that will be analyzed with the club when the season ends, and we will have time for that. At this moment, no one is interested in talking about their future.
What do you think about some players continuing to attack Vinicius, even some former teammates? Why are they criticizing him?
I think it doesn't make sense for me to comment on what others say, especially if those people are not involved in this matter. Those people just talk to hear themselves talk, and that's why we shouldn't take their words into account.
You wisely said that now we have to focus on the League and the Champions League. However, there are veteran players like Kroos and Modric who will be deciding their future now. Looking at this from the outside, we have the feeling that Kroos will stay at the club and Modric will leave. Do you feel the same?
I don't have any feeling about this. What I can tell you is that I see him very well in training and ready to fight until the end of the season, just like everyone else in the team. All of us in the team have the same mindset, which is to finish the season well. And considering that this is an important month, we have the opportunity to show the best of us. Tony and Luca think the same, and not about the future.
It has been 4 months playing with only 2 central defenders in the team, and you have had to use Carvajal and Tchouaméni. Throughout your career, have you faced the situation of having only 2 central defenders for 4 months?
No, it has been very unusual for us to have 2 players with serious injuries who play as defenders. But we have managed this well. Everyone has done their job very well, especially Rudiger, who is having a fantastic season. Nacho has also done a good job, although honestly he has made some mistakes, but he has contributed a lot defensively. When Tchouaméni has played in that position, he has shown great performance. We have been the team that has conceded the fewest goals, and this means that the collective work has been very good.
Lunin will remain as the goalkeeper for the rest of the season in a somewhat strange season for him. However, it has been a great season for him. His contract ends in 2025, and we assume that the club will want to renew his contract. Is Lunin the player who has improved the most this season?
He has improved a lot because he has had the opportunity to play and show his quality. Playing multiple matches has given him confidence in himself. The truth is that his performance has been very, very good, and we have to recognize it. He is a goalkeeper of great quality.
You just said that the only thing Militao lacks is playing. What is the plan and timing for him to start playing, considering that there will be important matches left in the season?
This is something that we will have to analyze from match to match. It could be that tomorrow he can play a few minutes, or it could be that he plays until April 9th and improves his rhythm. His physical condition is good, his knee is recovered. He just needs to play football. He has to get used again to playing in the wide areas of the field and playing with his teammates on the actual field. I think he has recovered very well physically. We just have to have the necessary time for him to return to his best level.
Athletic Club will have the Copa del Rey final next week. Do you think that will distract them from tomorrow's match, or could it rather be a motivation?
I think Athletic Club knows that they will have a week to prepare for that final. This means that tomorrow they will play with all their strength, since they also have the goal of qualifying for next season's Champions League. We don't think they are thinking about their Copa del Rey final. I believe they are thinking about coming to the Bernabeu and trying to win points.
We assume that Militao cannot be asked to play the tie against Manchester City because we understand that he needs more practice, and there is only 1 match left before that.
We'll see. We'll see. It could be that he doesn't. Or it could be that he does play. I'm not saying it's a 50-50, but it could be 70% no and 30% yes. Militao is a very important player who helps us in many aspects of the game, such as aerial play, duels, and clear passes. He is not completely ruled out.
But if you ultimately rule him out, do you have anyone in mind to accompany Rudiger as a central defender, considering that Nacho is not ahead of Tchouaméni to play?
Under those circumstances, we don't have many options. If Militao is finally ruled out, then Nacho or Tchouaméni will play. That's the only doubt I have.
Chouameni recently spoke about Mbappe, saying, "When we see him daily in training, we will realize the greatness of the player he is. We know that the team is focused on this season and nothing else. But do you understand that the Real Madrid fans are excited that Mbappe could play here?"
I don't know, but I believe that the Real Madrid fans are excited about Real Madrid, regardless of the players wearing the team's jersey. So I think that the Real Madrid fans are fans of the Real Madrid jersey.
Are you worried that everything off the field could affect Vinicius' performance on the field? Are you worried that Vinicius could even leave the Spanish league?
If there's one thing that worries me a lot about Vinicius, it's that he won't be able to play tomorrow. That's what worries me the most today.
Muchas gracias.